What's poppin' YouTube? LTH coming at you with a victory Monday video. 7-13 to buy your seat and win here. So the Bears, not the Bears, the Texans, sneak one. Well, they win a, defensive thriller by a score of 19-3. And I gotta admit, offense was pretty stagnant, mainly in the second half. Since they failed to score a TD. Their best shot came in that red zone when Cam Akers fumbled that football, along with Tank Dell dropping that pass. That was a gimme right there, which, that would have given Tank Dell his first touchdown of 2024 had he not dropped it. And of course, the all-line, was up and down, including those pre-snap penalties. Two more with Laramie Tunsil, which gave him 45 penalties, 45 false starts since 2016. As good as the left tackle that is, that 45 false starts since 2016, not good. Not good at all. So, and to make matters worse, the Texans had 12 penalties for over 100 yards. Talk about undisciplined. Thankfully the defense was able to do their thing, save the night last night. About forcing two turnovers, including wasn't interceptions by Stingley and Lassiter, Lassiter, if I pronounce his name right. And Kamari Lassiter would have had 2 picks had it not been for that defensive holding on Henry Toll, who've been balling the hell out during Christian Harris's absence, to be honest. And I gotta say, defense racked up 7 sacks on Caleb Williams, made life difficult for him. Defense and Kwame Fairbairn, best part of the game. Yeah, Nico Collins had himself another good game, had a touchdown. Stroud had a solid day, but could have been a lot better, a way lot better, including icing the game when the opportunity presented himself. So, gotta say, the Texans got a lot to clean up, and the running game wasn't much of a factor, since Cam Akers was the leader rusher. And yeah, Joe Mixon went down on a hip drop tackle, but thankfully he came back in the game, because that's a big part of our offense right there in the running game. Which I understand, though I know it was, non-existent, but just got to be better starting week 3 when they travel to the Minnesota Vikings. Yeah. And like I say, defense racked up 7 sacks on Caleb Williams. And I know the Bears O-line ain't that bright, but hey, Bears defense, gotta give Bears their credit though. Staying in this fight thanks to their defense, getting pivotal stops. They shut down that Texans offense for real. Especially mostly in that second half. And yeah, they did force a turnover in that goal line on Cam Akers. And I believe that the Texans should have had Joe Mixon in, because I'm certain he would have gave us that TD. But hey, the defense and the Texans' undisciplined penalties is what kept the Bears in this game, knowing that should have been out of reach. But it wasn't. But it is what it is, Got to take the good with the bad regarding the Houston Texans. Stingley had his moments, Yeah, he was shook by DJ Moore, but hey, definitely redeemed himself with a pick. So, win some, you lose some. And Jalen Petrie was hitting people left and right. Signs of 2022 Petrie coming back for show. The Petrie from 2022. His rookie season at that. So I'm gonna need him to be ball out. Hell, the whole secondary got to ball out, because Justin Jefferson will not be a cakewalk. And I could see Stingley covering Jefferson, but again, Minnesota Vikings will not be a cakewalk at all, especially when they get to see former Texans, John Grenard and Brian Cashman in action, and the same Vikings that upset the San Francisco 49ers yesterday, and which is still winless in in Minnesota. Since it's been so long since the Niners last won there. But yeah, penalties, definitely gotta get that cleaned up for sure. Eliminate those offsetting, the boneheaded penalties at that. Gotta do a better job of eliminating boneheaded penalties, because you give opposing offense extra opportunities, it'll definitely hunt down the defense for sure. Same with the offense. Cut down on offensive boneheaded penalties on both sides of the football. But other than that, I'm proud of what the defense was able to do. And yeah, the offense just got to gel more. That's all there is. It's early in the season, I understand that, but offense got to, they just got to gel a little more. If they can do that, sky's the limit for them. So, got to gel a little bit more starting week 3 when they play the Vikings. Still early, and yeah, they once again the only team in the division to win. Thanks to the Jags, Titans, and Colts losing once again. So there you have it. There's my Victory Monday video. LTH checking on up out of here, 713 to Bayou City. Let's go handle business in Minnesota. I'm out. Peace, love, and respect. Go Texans.